Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. If you saw Tidbits last night, I dropped it late, but I mentioned something that I was going to speculate on inside of Tidbits, and that is one of the last stories that I did about a relationship between Hyatt and DoorDash through the World of Hyatt card, where through April 22nd, you can earn 3 times Hyatt points on the World of Hyatt credit card, through DoorDash, 2 times on everything else. This was at least 8-week trial run because it would run through April 22nd, 2026. I said that's a very interesting date, and I'm going to use the space here to speculate on that. I have no knowledge whatsoever of what may or may not happen, but based on some things that came out late last year from Hyatt that said they were going to be expanding their credit card relationship with Chase, they were going to be adding status to the Chase Sapphire Reserve cards, continuing to deepen their relationship with Chase, not only as their card issuer, but also as a travel partner. This leads me to believe that the April 22nd date with DoorDash, which is also pretty deeply ingrained with Chase at this point, makes me think that we're going to see potentially the launch of the premium card, World of Hyatt card, coming out around that time. This could just be an 8-week promotion. It stands to reason that this is most likely an 8-week promotion. You're going to get 3x World of Hyatt points on your World of Hyatt card. The spend on that will go toward a category 1 to 4 certificate if you spend $15,000 on the card in a year. So it stands to reason this is probably only 8-week promotion. And that is most likely what is going to be the case. So let me be clear. I think just calling spade, this is a promotion, is the most sensible thing. Makes the most sense, is what you should expect. But let's tease this out a little, because we could see the launch of a long-rumored, long-anticipated, long-hoped-for World of Hyatt premium card that would include a DoorDash membership, because looking at most premium cards, the Chase Sapphire Reserve and Reserve for Business have DashPass memberships, include their $30 a month DoorDash credit that is one of the worst around. I just wish that it was $25 a month, full stop. I would use that for shopping. I would use that through ShopRite or a grocery store or one of their other non-dining options, and then continue to use DoorDash from there. I think what you're going to see potentially is the higher tier card. Let's say it's a higher tier card. And if it is, that higher tier card will get DashPass, will get some sort of DoorDash coupon. I think we could also see the World of Hyatt card maybe adjust its annual fee from $95 to $150, because $150 is the new $95. This could be a prelude to Sapphire Preferred refresh as well, because the United cards that refreshed last March were preludes to the Sapphire Reserve change, and we still haven't seen the Sapphire Preferred. So the World of Hyatt card itself could go from $95 to $150. That wouldn't be super surprising. Then the new card could come in north of $450, probably $550, maybe higher. Maybe it comes in right at $450 because it's going to match the other premium co-brand hotel card from Chase, and that is the Ritz-Carlton card that is not currently available for application, but you can product change to it via the Boundless, the Bountiful, or the Bold if you have at least a $10,000 credit line on those cards. So I think we're going to see the elevated World of Hyatt card coming in April. And I think they're going to expire it on April 22nd, just so that they can relaunch with or extend with a longer runway to allow for potentially higher DoorDash specific multiplier on the World of Hyatt card, strengthening that DoorDash relationship, giving DashPass to the higher tier card, giving a $10 a month or $20 a month credit on that card. Probably split between $10 dining, $10 non-dining. It's very interesting that dining gets 3x, gets a higher multiplier than non-dining. Maybe that is an adjustment that could be coming to the Sapphire Reserves. Maybe that's an adjustment that'll happen on the Sapphire Preferred. This is all speculation. But I do think we're going to see DashPass come to that card, whatever that card may be. It'll be a nice addition, but it'll be the continued couponification that Chase has been pursuing since at least the 2021 refresh, the last refresh before it went to $7.95 on the Sapphire Reserve, when they started adding in things like the GoPuff credit that went away, the original Instacart credit, the original DoorDash credits that you could roll over that $5 a month, and you only used it for $15 in that third month. So I think something similar is coming to the World of Hyatt card, and probably a higher tier World of Hyatt card. So you'll see DashPass membership probably come to a $150 World of Hyatt card. You'll see the $10 a month come to that card. So that's $120 off of a $150 annual fee. Plus you got your annual free night award certificate, and you got Discover status. More than pays for itself, even though your effective annual fee is like $30. I'm sure they'll also include a Lyft credit on that card as well. I don't think it'll include Lyft Pink. I don't think you may or may not see Instacart credit come to those cards as well, because I'm basing this off of the United cards. I think the Southwest cards also got Instacart. I don't remember offhand, but I know that the United cards got Instacart credits, that I believe they also got DoorDash. But regardless, whether they did or didn't, please fact check me down below. I know Instacart for sure. I feel like DoorDash, they also got DoorDash maybe at the upper end, but I could be wrong there. But it could be a mix of the United cards and the Sapphire Reserve and the credits between those cards, because the Sapphire Reserve doesn't have Instacart credits and the Sapphire Preferred doesn't have Instacart credits, but Sapphire Reserve and Instacart do have DoorDash. So coming back to World of Hyatt, I don't know what a higher tier World of Hyatt cards multiplier structure would look like. I think it should look like 12x at Hyatt, where you're getting 5 or 7x base points, and then plus the difference being in bonus points. So that would be nice. I don't know what a base multiplier on that card looks like. I think it should just be 12x for Hyatt stays and 2x across the board. Would it make it the best earning Hyatt card? No, not necessarily, but the best earning Hyatt card isn't even a Hyatt card. It is the chasing cash when you pool your points with the Sapphire Preferred or Sapphire Reserve and move your points over. So you can't do a 5x base. You could do a 2x. Maybe you do a 2x base and a 4x dining or something like that. I don't know. It's going to depend on what the annual fee looks like. I'm thinking we're going to see something around $450. I wouldn't be surprised by $450 plus. If it's $350, you'll probably see a less than a 12x multiplier, and you'll probably see some other top 2 get 3x, top 2 spending categories out of a field get 3x, and then a 1 or 1.5 base for everything else to copy the Freedom Unlimited at bare minimum. Category 1 to 6 free night award annually comes with Globalist or a fast track Globalist every year, something like that. It won't come with Globalist. Sorry, it would come with Explorist or a fast track to Explorist, where spend will be a fast track to Globalist, and you could get some Globalist like features, or Globalist, if you're Globalist and you hold that card, you'll get some expanded features, notable for a premium card and a premium status. So I think a card that could accentuate your status would make a lot of sense for Hyatt. So I'm speculatively thinking that we're going to see a new World of Hyatt card potentially in mid to late April, just lining up that they had the United cards refreshed last year in March. So end of Q1, beginning of Q2, we've seen this 8-week promotion with DoorDash, and it stands to reason that could get extended with the launch of a new card, where the new card will come with a DashPass membership, and it will also include some sort of credit, DoorDash, every single month. Maybe higher multipliers through the co-brand, maybe not, who knows. But I do think that there's something brewing there. I did find the April 22nd as a very interesting date, because we've had rumblings of this card in the past. We've had surveys about this card in the past. So it seems that April could be a good time to launch this card. It'll be right after tax season, right after tax day. That would suck for folks in terms of a welcome offer, but you can always find ways to spend for a welcome offer. Who knows? For a welcome offer, I just want that card at $450 to not be the 2-tier garbage that we see on the World of Hyatt card, because that card should just be straight up spend 8,000, get 60,000 points, or something in that effect. But we'll see what happens. This has just been me speculatively going off on what I think might happen, what I think could happen. Do I think it's likely? Probably not. And it's most likely just an 8-week campaign with DoorDash and Hyatt to test the waters. Maybe they do something later in the future, but I do find that April 22nd date very specific. And I think that it is a signal that something else is coming in the not too distant future. So that's going to do it for this one. If you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Check out stackyourpoints.com and the Stack Your Points podcast. We do a live here on YouTube on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Check out the pinned comment for ways to support me outside of YouTube if you so choose. Check out the 2 videos that are going to pop up over my head in the last couple of seconds of the video. One of them is the most recent upload that I did. That's going to be tidbits from yesterday. And the other one for now is going to be a live that I did highlighting Rove's elite status. Disclaimer, I moderate a Facebook group for them. They give me miles every month to do so. There you go. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.